Hello, namaste. Welcome to Tuesday interview preparation tip. So this will be every Tuesday 10 p.m. So today we are going to talk about something interesting. And hello, this is Santosh Nimani. I'm India's first proud introverts career mentor. Today is the topic which is little complicated, I should tell, but not too complicated if you understand what is that. There is an intention behind this particular topic or the question. Most of the people, most of the interviewers ask this question intentionally. You know why? Because the way you convey this answer or the way you convey this question or answer this question definitely can, definitely can make your particular character. So that kind of question it is. It is nothing but what are your weaknesses? Why? Because as an interviewer, I have been into interview process and all around 400 to 500 candidates I have been interviewed, and I have seen lot many candidates answering this in this way. I am short tempered. I am something like I am not a team player. So I am perfectionist. So there are some things which are to be taken care. So this is very sensitive question, but yeah, you should answer it smart. So today we are going to discuss about some smart ways of answering it, but even I am going to give you the structure as well. So stay tuned how I am going to answer it and how I am going to structure it also. Have this, otherwise it will make your particular character down, or you may, interviewer will may, having a different perspective become, your perspective about you, the perspective about you may change from the interviewer side. So that's what I'm telling you, be consciously observe what exactly interviewer asking. So but the question will be, what are your weaknesses? So the first thing which I want to tell you is about, there are 5 weaknesses which you can specify. In that, choose 3 or 2 at least, it's fine. It will be good if you choose 3, but if you are not able to do it, choose 3, it's fine. The first which you can talk about is about self criticism. So you may ask, this is a negative, just before going ahead for the first one, I should tell you, when you're talking about this question, this is a negative question if you actually take it in a one way, but answering it in a positive way is a trick. Okay, don't actually think in a negative way and criticize yourself. So here the self criticism means, just think in this way. For example, if someone is giving you compliment or you are giving compliment to you, then obviously your energy boosts up or your confidence goes up. That is true. But sometimes overconfidence goes up if you are actually giving lot many of good things or people are telling good things to you. So for that, you should have the self criticism in your list. So you can write it as a self criticism, because why you have to have the self criticism is, one thing is about introspection. So while you are having the self criticism means you are asking, how can I do this better? Means this is okay, this I have done is good, now how can I make it more better? What all things are missing in this piece? So that is what is called as self criticism. It's not like I'm not good enough, they are not called as self criticism, but asking yourself, how can I make better? So so this is what the intent you have to carry in your mind and answer in the same way. So I will tell you the structure how you can answer, but yeah, remember this, you can write self criticism and think about the situations in your life where you felt like, how can how any situation in your life or any project or any scenario where you felt like, I want to improve this particular thing or I want to make it better. That is one. That is about self criticism. 2, overworking or hard work. Again, this can be also a weakness. You may ask me, how overworking or hard working can be a weakness? Let me explain. This is also tricky again. Okay, so hard work, if you're doing hard work every single time, it will not work. Because hard work, because sometimes you have to submit something very fast. If you're doing hard work, doing research and all, it may take time, right? Or overworking is a different case, but I'm talking about hard working. But if you do smart work, that is a different case. Okay, so always talk about smart work doing. I even I'm learning smart work, doing smart work. And here as well, overworking, here as well you can actually confine yourself, that if a task is given to you, you will work on it in such a way that you should complete it as much. I mean, you want to complete it. So that's what, even beyond the timings, you always feel overworking. So here itself, I want to change this particular point to hard working than overworking. So that makes more impact. Okay, you can tell hard working, and tell that I'm improving on working on myself, I mean becoming smarter. Okay, right, you can change it to like this. Okay, I want to become, I'm actually bettering myself to become smarter. Okay, so that's what, hard working is not always a one thing. You have to change it to smart work as well sometimes if it is required. Third, asking for help. So even most of the people have this. If you are good, I mean, if you also have this, write it down, asking for help. So you can convey, you have to keep in mind in such a way that, first of all, whenever you're working on something, you will figure out whatever it can be, whatever it takes, you will figure out. If not, then you will go and ask for help, right? In the same way, you have to actually answer this, what are your weaknesses, means asking for help is one of the biggest problem I mean, which I feel I will not do in a very shorter time. It will take time for me. You can tell this is because what happens is, when you are telling this, that means you are independent, and you will try to solve that problem. Means you will be having that mindset in your mind, and tell that in a positive way. It conveys in a positive way, right? And even you can tell that I'm working on it, or I will you I always seek help less. I always work, I always love to work with my particular knowledge, and I will definitely use the resources. I want to be resourceful first, then I will go and ask for help. This is also you can mention as a weakness. Now, one more thing, spending more time on bigger picture. Again, as I told you, it is about having that particular point in your mind, that how can I make this happen anyhow. I don't know how it's going to happen, but yeah, how can I make this happen. So this is also, sometimes it is not good. So even I can tell this is also called as perfectionist. So don't be that perfectionist. So yeah, this is also considered as a weakness. But yeah, keep in mind that, use the statement, not don't use the statement called as I am a perfectionist. Don't use it. Tell them that I always love to work more. I do work more, spending time on bigger picture. So yes, this is also one weakness, and you have to improve on it, because not every time perfectionist will work, because sometimes you have to let things. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So you have to let things go. Okay. So yes, that is about the fourth thing. Fifth is about having a humor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So yes, fifth is about having a humor. This can also be considered as a weakness, but yeah, again, you can convert that into a positive thing as well. So for example, not in every situation humor is a good thing. Humor should be there, but it has a limit. Okay, so you should be answering. This is also very smart answer. Humor. So it is not like joke. It is not like making yourself joker or something, but making a humor according to the situation. Okay, so yeah, sometimes again having humor also makes some or other things going down or something. Okay, now I have given you the five things and given you the thinking, how you have to think and how you have to frame in your mind. Now I'm going to give you the structure, how you have to answer that. This is very important again. Okay, here is the structure, how you have to answer this. While someone is asking what are your weaknesses, tell them the three weaknesses and give one example if possible, or tell one or two words which I have given, and then give an example. Example is very important. Don't just answer with one or two words. Always answer with a scenario or a situation, what happened at that moment. You can tell what are your weaknesses. My weaknesses are self criticism, hard working, asking for help. So let me explain. One weakness is about self criticism, which I feel is one of the biggest weakness in my life. While we are doing project, the project went well and we got a good appreciation as well. But I sat down one day and I have gone through my research, what I have done. I felt something went wrong. And I felt something can be even, I mean, I can do even more better. So then I sat for one more week and I worked on it. Then I felt good. I mean, I got very good results. But because of which we got less marks as well, because we have submitted our assignment or the project a little late. Right? So you can actually use this, as I told you, and now you can add upon telling that I am working on that. I am working on sometimes for actually submitting some projects and all. I am working on actually me looking for that better one, first submitting it, then again checking for the better ones. So that's what the situation is. I mean, the point is, take that into three chunks, three parts: situation, task, working on it. So first of all, tell the situation, then tell what happened over there. Situation is something, the play, I mean, what happened, background. Task is what you have done. Working on is what you can do better. So these are the three parts which you can focus on. So this is how you can answer your what are your weaknesses, or explain one weakness, whatever it can be. So I believe this particular thing you have, I mean, it will work for you. I mean, it worked for me. It worked for a lot of people out there. Definitely, it will work for you as well. So again, I'm repeating. One, first weakness you can talk about self-criticism. Two, hard working. Three, asking for help. Four, spending more time on bigger picture, or perfectionist. Don't use the word perfectionist, but yeah, spending more time on bigger picture. Fifth, humor. Now, the structure, how you can define or how you can give it is situation, task, working on. You can tell the situation what happened at that moment. Task means what you have done at that moment, or what exactly you have performed. Fifth, sorry, the third particular in the structure, the third point is working on, means how you are working on the weaknesses or weakness which you have mentioned, or you are doing some I mean, you are doing some practice, or you are doing something on that particular weakness. You have to mention that as well. That's very important. While closing the statement, working on is very, very, very important. Okay, even it can be a single line as well, it's fine. Okay, so that's it. I believe you got some inputs from this. Definitely, if you loved this video, if you have loved this video, drop a comment telling how useful it is and your takeaways from this particular video. So we'll meet you in the next episode of Tuesday interview preparation tip. Until then, have a nice week and good day and good night. Thank you so much.